guys.
Sure thing.
Can I have a volunteer to manage day?
If no one else does, I will.
So, anyone feel free to take that off Jack. He's already got 2. Where we left off, guys, you were in Sigil. You have made it here following a scheduled portal opening. Found yourselves on the city streets and tailed some soldiers of Lileli's forces. We can do Dick if you. Okay, cool. Yes, you can have Dick then. I'll give you permissions for his token. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, how many people have permissions for Dick's character sheet? Apparently everybody does. Cool. Sign that and sign that. Okay, we're ready to go. So you'd followed Lilelia's forces to a very large dome-shaped building, a small little dome atop the back of it, seemingly tacked onto the structure. It seems old and dusty, carved out of solid stone, and upon sneaking round and in through the back door, you've discovered long, empty, dusty corridors. Clearly no one has been around here in quite a while. Lavender has detected the scent of death on the air, and you found some bones scattered in what seems to be like a small tomb, a crypt kind of area that reinforce this sense of death. You've investigated 2 smaller rooms. One seemed to have a slab of stone covered in a thin cloth atop it. Not quite sure its intended purpose, but upon finding a small storage room, you found some barrels full of embalming tools and bandages and cloths. You've also had a look through the doors to your south and seen there is various amounts of light coming from underneath them. Clearly, while this part of the mortuary is unused, upon the other side of these doors, there seems to be signs of light and, assumingly, people using it. I'll put you guys on the map. And basically, guys, what would you like to do? It's so far down. There we go.
Where are we?
Sorry, I was muted and just fucking chatting to myself there. I believe that the plan was that we were going to continue, me and the Slippy Boy, opening up the doors without any light underneath them, and then we were going to go to, if nothing happened from there, then we were going to go to light level number 4 door, which was this one over here, and see what that brings about.
So I'm more than welcome to continue this. However, just as option B, I use Flock of Familiars. I can get 3 familiars, all 3 spiders, and then we can do all the doors at once and everywhere without you having to go in if you wanted to. But I'm happy to use.
That sounds a lot safer of an option.
So
I'm well up
10
for
minutes
that.
to cast that ritual.
Okay.
Matt, while he's doing that sorry, I assume Hunter's a guy, right?
Hunter is indeed a guy.
Okay. While he continues to do that, can I rack my brain over the 10 minutes and see if any of what's happening here or anything that I've seen, like anything to do with the colour of the cloth on this table over here or anything like that, can I, in the bowels of my history, is there any sort of like reference that I'm getting from this, or is this all completely like the morgue stuff as opposed to the lady has done something here?
Give me a religion check.
We like religion checks. We stand religion checks. Okay, that is a 22. 17 plus 5.
While there's no religious markings on the cloth or in that room, again, these hallways seem completely barren of any kind of decoration, very minimalist. The sense you get is it kind of looks like a mixture between where you would lay out a body ceremonially to rest before like a funeral service commenced, or where you would have a body if an autopsy was being performed. The shroud over the stone essentially seems like it's either a way to decorate the very, very basic stone slab, or perhaps it's removed, a body would be put on it, and then that would shroud the body. It's hard to tell which, but it's clear that while very minimalistic, these rooms kind of serve that kind of function, or at least once did. They do seem to be out of use at the minute.
Cool. All right, okay. Cool. All right. Go, Spider Boy, go.
Spiders, go! And then this one will go there. This one will go here. Oh, and I also want to, before I do this, just quickly tell Ribbit that if someone comes or I need to unwog, please, shake me from behind or something.
So those two doors to the north you've already done.
Yeah, sorry.
It's the three to the south.
It's this one here, this one here, and then
Oh, okay, yeah. Then.
yeah, that door that's got no light coming from it, that door that's got no light coming from it, and then one. Sorry, carry on. Careful.
Go ahead.
I'm thinking if this is the light level with the most light through it, then maybe if Hunter can poke through there and see what the fuck is going on, first of all, we can decide whether leaving this door is a good idea or immediately leaving this corridor is a much better idea and going through another door. If that's cool with the party.
This part of the party confirms.
Just, I still have that borrowed knowledge up, so if Ribib is doing any lockpick checks, I can give him advantage.
Sick.
Nice.
For the next hour.
Sick.
Yeah, Mr. Bottom Raven then will, Bottom Spider, sorry, will see if he can crawl through underneath, round.
Furthest one to the south.
Yeah.
Cool. As it crawls under the door, you take a look through its vision. You see a wide open space, clearly the center of this mortuary. You see the first decoration. Why does the dynamic lighting keep messing up and revealing everything?
Because dynamic lighting is a plague on Roll20. It looks cool as fuck, but by God, is it annoying.
Yeah.
If you want to just explain to me and keep me up out there, and then
it is when the ravens move, so maybe just don't move them, Jack. I'll move them for you.
Okay.
So you can see that for the first time in the floor, etched into it, there's the first decoration you see here. It kind of resembles the face of maybe a humanoid. You can't tell exactly. It's very, as you can probably tell on the map, it's very artistic.
Yeah, it's God crossed with the Scream picture. You know that one where they're holding their hands on their face and it's melting? It's like that.
It's clearly a face with some sort of headdress around them. Around the room, there are 4 braziers and 3 other large doors. The 2 doors to the east and west are open, and there is a clear thoroughfare through here. And you see to the south of you the double doors, which clearly lead to the outside, or at least eventually. That is the direction that you initially approached the mortuary from.
Okay.
In the center of this chamber as well, these 4 like jutting out spikes that you can see, they almost like very elaborate columns curve up into the ceiling, where you see a 15 to 20 foot wide hole in the ceiling, kind of in a square shape. There's just a clear gap to a second floor, and then above that, still further, maybe another 15-foot hole, slightly smaller though. You do see another hole leading to a third and final floor. On that floor, you see sticking out over the edge the end of a wooden crane with a short chain hanging from it. Give me a perception check.
I'll quickly grab the ravens spider. Sorry.
It's not the
Is it
spider,
mine?
it's you, because you're currently through its eyes.
That's fine. Perception.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, cool.
That's what we're
Wow.
fucking talking about.
While you don't see any signs of movement, any signs of life besides these lit braziers, you can hear quite a rowdy commotion coming from the east. It sounds like multiple conversations all happening at once.
Spider Boy will investigate. He will make his way east until he notices something out of the ordinary. Oh, 3 more doors. Sorry. I only summoned 2 spiders with that find familiar because
Okay,
I have my raven up. So just get rid of any. Yeah, cool.
Oh my gosh, what is happening with this darkness?
Do you want to just take my character token instead? Will that make it a bit better? And just use me instead? Yeah, it might unfuck things, I guess.
Yeah, close your eyes, everybody.
Diverting eyes. Oh, I'm checking Discord.
Why is it being so like this? Tell you what, guys, have a map of Chult while I fix this.
Heffel, I believe your saving throws. So your saving throw values are wrong.
Yeah, it's like well, actually my like ability numbers are wrong on Roll20, so that's affecting everything
You should be
on
able to
my
change
character sheet.
your ability numbers. The
Yeah,
numbers on the
but I
left.
don't know
What do you
how.
need? What do you need, Eve?
My character sheet on Roll20 has the wrong values for my saving throws.
So on the left, where you've got strength, dexterity, you can actually click into those numbers and change them manually if they're the ones that are wrong.
No, they're actually right. I thought they were off by 1, but actually they're right. It's just the saving throws for some reason are
Proficiency is
way
correct?
low. Proficiency?
Yeah, is that correct for you?
Let's see. Yeah?
So you ticked all the ones you're proficient with.
Yeah.
Any abilities that aren't on Roll20 or like any like character abilities that are given bonuses?
I don't know. I
You
think
can,
it doesn't put. I think it's not added my like racial bonuses, maybe,
oh, that's
or even
okay.
my class bonuses. How can I just? Can I just change the numbers?
In that case, go to the tiny cog on the right-hand side internal settings and go down a little bit, and you will see a save option, which can give you +1 to anything. You can change your modifier.
Save option.
So,
So-
in the middle column, second box down.
Yeah, in the middle.
Okay. So just
Type in
add
whatever
like
number you want
the
to add to
difference.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, whichever you
Okay.
need.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, just in case that happens again, make sure you're zoomed in on your token specifically so you don't see like the whole map reveal itself if it happens again.
Is that what you did? You didn't.
Did what?
Did you review the whole map?
The whole map revealed itself at one point then, yeah?
Oh.
Wait, did I miss something? Dang.
So yeah, don't let that happen.
Amazing.
So yeah, keep a tight focus, guys. So yeah, as the spider goes down this other corridor, you see another one of these stone slabs covered in a thin cloth, and 3 doors. The commotion seems to be coming from the other side of the door directly to your east.
Then that is where the spider shall peek.
Okay, let's hope this doesn't break the game. Peeking into this room, which is not actually occurring on my screen, so let me know if you can't see it, guys. Because my recording laptop can't keep up with it, apparently. You see multiple soldiers of Lelalia, all gathered around dining tables, chowing down on meals, drinks, beverages, chatting amongst themselves. You see a few more decorations, such as the one you saw in the central hallway. But other than that, this looks like a dining/kitchen area.
Am I meant to also see this?
You are.
Okay.
But give me 1 second, because oh no, there we go. I understand what went wrong.
Oh, thank
Badoofed.
you. Oh, yes, sight. Okay. Do they seem to be saying anything, or can I just sit there and listen to see if if they're planning anything, or they're waiting on something, or?
You can listen to them chat. For the most part, it seems like idle, non-specific conversation. A few of them are complaining about the citizens of Sigil, how passive they are, basically insulting anyone and everyone. 2 others talking about what shifts they're going to be on next. One of them's just coming back from a patrol. One of them's about to go out on patrol. There doesn't seem to be any interesting conversation going on. It seems like this is where they go to let their hair down, and they're kind of talking, for the most part, talking about anything but their duties.
Okay. So
It is worth noting, you have never seen any one of Lelalia's church being this laid back and casual before. Like, the mask is off in here.
Oh, okay. Like Mandalorians eating dinner, sort of.
Basically.
Yeah.
Only with far less honor.
Yeah. I'll relay that to the group and ask for further advice.
I will look at Daik and or somebody else who uses arcane style magic and go, can Hunter hear us right now?
I assume so. It's with us, isn't it?
No, because
Ribbit will. Oh no, Ribbit doesn't fucking remember. Fuck. Actually, well, I said I was going to relay this to you guys, so I was unwogging anyway. So while I'm explaining that to you guys, you can ask that, I guess.
Well, yeah. If nobody says anything, I'll kind of look and just go, Hunter, can you hear me now as I'm talking to you?
Now, yes, but when I'm in spider mode, absolutely not. I'm blind and deafened in here.
Okay. The ones in the cafeteria area, do they have any particular markings on their regalia? Like, did you see a rose, or did you see a chalice, or did you see anything else in amongst them?
Why, yes. What did I see, Mr. DM?
All chalices.
All chalices.
Okay. Right. That means that there's definitely possibly something magically inclined in here that the lady may want researched or protected particularly. The chalice is what I used to be a member of. They deal in the more kind of magical item and magical knowledge and magical research kind of side of things.
But what about protection? How good are they at defending themselves?
I mean, it's the part of the ones that are more magically inclined. So people like myself that can swing a sword pretty well
Okay.
and
So still adept.
magic.
So
Yeah.
it's still
Yeah,
protecting
yeah.
something here.
Oh yeah, no, they're not like Vigil. These are beefy spellcasters.
And equally as feared as any army, but it's just so we know what we are dealing with here.
To put it into perspective, Vinvala was a chalice
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
this just seems to be where they're laying back and relaxing and not doing too much. So
All right.
I don't think there's much to
So we
gain
want to
from
stay
this
away
room.
from. Okay, we should stay away from the east side of things for now.
Yes.
What's going on towards the westernmost side of things?
I'll go and check. Spider mode. And then. Oh, wait, shit. We're Rebbited connected shit, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, okay. Right. Yeah, I can still telepathically communicate with Ribbit. So I'll just tell him
And
the
then he
shit
can
and he can tell
broadcast.
you the shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so then we can talk to Ribip and Ribip can talk to you.
Yes.
Amazing.
Things. Oh,
Amazing.
I love
This-
Telepathy.
Telepathy.
That she didn't realize he had for 12 levels.
Yeah. Yeah.
That frog just grows
yeah.
antennas and he just
I'll
broadcasts
just go
live.
straight down to south door.
Okay. You see another open space, many other rooms jutting off from this corridor. It's well lit in here as well, clearly well used. You see another stone slab, another cloth over it, and you see a spiral staircase to your northeast, traveling upwards.
Ooh.
To your west, you see another open door, and on the other side, you can hear another conversation going on. This one, a little more subtle, a little more quiet, a little more professional sounding.
Well, who would I be not to go and eavesdrop over there? So I'm going to go and quickly make my way over there, have a little peek in and listen.
Okay. My map's just broken again. Yep. It's just revealed the whole bloody map again.
Not to
I
us, it's not.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Okay, cool.
I'm zoomed in as well, so like, don't worry too much.
Awesome. Why is it doing that? That's so annoying. Anywho, let me just see. I know this is going to be taxing your computers a bit, but let me just do this and then switch you back because that fixed it before. As you listen to them, you can tell that they are playing a game of cards. Clearly meant to be on duty, but not taking it too seriously. Around them are several chests and a weapons rack, and their general conversation seems to be about upstairs. They don't go into detail, but they're talking about how two of them feel quite uneasy about what's going on, and the other one is trying to reassure them that the things going on upstairs are for their own good, and with any luck, should the worst happen, they will find themselves in similar circumstances.
Sounds a bit morbid, really.
They
Okay.
are saying this as if they do not want to be overheard that they're having this conversation.
Right, so discord amongst the ranks sort of thing. Okay, I'll just go up that spiral staircase then. If they said it was upstairs, and yeah, I'll have a little peek upstairs. See what's going on up there.
Okay. You look over to the right.
To the right. Aha, I see. Oh shit. Oh no.
As you get to
That's not good.
Look
as
at
you get
that.
to the floor above, you can see that there are several more cranes that all seem to connect to the gap in the center of the floor that I told you about before. These cranes all seem to attach to almost like minecart tracks, all with stone slabs on them. Only these ones seem to be able to be wheeled around. Atop one of the slabs in front of you, there is a clearly deceased member of the Church of Silver Mist.
Mr. Spider will give a little crawl up to examine how this person may have, met their death. See if he
You
can
do not need
discern.
to get too close to determine it. There is
Oh.
a very large cavity carved out of their chest, as if they've been hit with a very heavy warhammer.
Oh, okay. Well then. So basically, people are being killed, their bodies being recycled / harnessed / energy siphoned or something, I guess, if their bodies are being used. If I could follow the track to what I would discern to be the logical way of it being at its end sort of thing. So like if I followed it methodically, could I get to the point where it was meant to be going to?
Well, where do you think that is? You can see the map.
So I'll go to here first.
Here you can see two dead ends. It's clear that wherever you are, all of these tracks seem to lead back to the middle. All seem to be in kind of like a holding area, but also just so the bodies can be moved around a bit with
Okay.
ease.
Up here.
You scuttle through. You see a soldier of Lalalia in another weapons room going through and seem to inventorying weapons. You see a large conference room, complete with a small bar to your southwest. And as you move further up, you see a very clerical looking, as in books and stuff, a member of the church. They seem to be filing at the moment and behind a small desk. As you're a spider, you can't see what's on said desk, but you can tell by the layout of the room, it kind of looks like where a secretary would sit.
Okay. It's like incoming documents, outgoing documents, messages,
Yeah,
etc.
someone's like personal PA. You can tell that the room carries on to the north, but the door is currently closed.
Okay. And is this a staircase leading up to my north?
It is.
Then direction is that one, please.
Okay.
Familiar is so good. Danger.
You follow the staircase up to your north.
Can you guys all see this, by the way?
No.
No.
I'm scared to give everyone permission in case it breaks the map.
That's fair. I'll be really quick then, because I know how boring. This
No,
is.
no. I'm listening, but I'm fucking terrified. Like,
Oh no! Oh no, that's us. That's fine. I'm trying to
What?
find where I am. I thought the next room that loaded was where we all were, and I saw so many people. I shot myself.
So did the thing break again?
No, it's fine. It's always in a different part of the black screen, so I just got to find out where each room is. That's all.
Cool.
Oh, straight up, please, to the north. What is this?
In here, you see a row of books, clearly arcane in nature, and a very interesting looking glowing yellow circle on the floor.
Ooh. With Hunter's knowledge of the arcane, would he have an inkling to as what its purpose is?
Give me an Arcana check.
I know exactly what it is.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
This seems to be some kind of warding spell.
Mm.
From what you can tell by the runes, it's very elaborate, very nicely made. The kind of skill to make this is damn impressive. It seems like its sole purpose is to create an illusion of like a certain texture, a certain solid mass. So it could be changed to represent a person or a building or a piece of material, and its use is to practice spells against various different powers, and it will take them, absorb them, and give you basically a very elaborate target dummy.
Oh, very nice. So, like, literally the best training area in the world. Awesome. Okay. Cool. I will carry on down this hall. Oh shit! I just tried to move my token. I'll carry on down that hallway to the north.
The only other open door you see leads to a small, almost like church altar area. A few pews direct towards a small altar, again made of stone, covered in a cloth, and with two lit braziers on either side.
Cool. And is that a window in the back middle?
Yes, there are a few windows you've seen along these floors. There
If
just
I
does not seem to be any around the ground level.
okay, if I climb up that wall and look out of that window, do I see anything?
Yep, you see the south of the building that you entered before.
Ah, okay. And this door, if I go under that door.
You see a small waiting room. In here, all of the shelves seem bare. Tables and chairs seem to be covered in dust. It does not seem to be used very often.
And then we'll just try one of these doors. Okay. Right hand side. Gotta call it after this because I think I'm just exploring.
Right hands. That's the door you just came in from.
Oh, I see. I see. And oh, that there's no other doors in there. Oh, there was this door. Let's go in this room, and then that'll be me done. I think I'll hold and walk after this.
You find a room full to the brim of closed chests.
Any little gaps in those chests? Keyholes big enough for a spider? Maybe cracks? Old chests, whatnot?
Um,
Doesn't matter if not.
Give me a dexterity check.
A dex.
Use the spider.
Okay. Use the spider. Spider D&D. So its dex is +2. So let's just go with a d20. 15.
The hole's small, but you can't quite manage to squeeze yourself through.
Okie doke. Okay. Without backtracking a horrendous amount, I'd have to go through everything back to where I just came again. So probably best if we start exploring as a party from now, I think. But yeah, so there's a lot to this place. We have to go up if we want to see what's going on. So every option we take should lead up if we want to get to, the main bit, whatever that may be. I guess it's at the top.
Meridia, can I ask, the way he speaks about these recruits, soldiers of Silvermist, it sounds like they are somewhat relaxed, no? You seem to portray the way that they act as quite stoic and zealots.
That is how a lot of people view them and view how they think that they are. You've got to remember that although the Church of Silvermist is bad and needs to be stopped, a lot of these people, including myself at one point or another, didn't know any other. Like it
No,
is
no.
it is ingrained into you, like from the word, like from as young as you appear here. And like these are just like a lot of these people are just misguided individuals.
Forgive me, I'm not coming for the ideology of this here. I'm saying they seem relaxed. They seem laid back. There's a training room nearby. Perhaps she has been recruiting a lot of new people into the chalice. I'm saying that perhaps that indicates what we have here. If it is protected so well with people on these shifts, however seeming new, perhaps it can be something to our advantage also.
Could be a training ground for new recruits.
Right. There might be a lot of them, but perhaps not the most experienced.
I mean, yeah, yeah, that is very true. I think though that if I think maybe with me being here in this guise, and I point to the seeming stuff, um, maybe the plan should be if anybody else has a plan, then please feel free to say. But I feel like maybe if upstairs is where stuff is going on, then maybe to get up there, I just have to act as I have been,
That's what
and
I'm
just
saying.
say that you guys are.
I think they perhaps have a good chance of not knowing any better.
Yeah, and I think maybe if I just say we're going up, I'm taking them, they're going up, then maybe it's enough to be like, oh shit, okay, yeah, go. You know what I mean? And we can zip straight up to the top, and then we don't have to worry about any sort of long, arduous fight this far down without knowing what else we're potentially facing, unless you, Hunter, want to go back into your spider form and just get up to the top and see what is going on. Because if there is a sister superior here, or if there is, if I don't know, any of the seraphim are here, then we need to know what we're getting into before. Like, if this place is important, then someone like them might be here, and those are people that are the bad parts of Silvermist that aren't just misguided, and they are very zealotous towards the Lavia. So if they're here, but they're coming down at us, but we're trying to go up and we don't know, I kind of want to know enough of what we're coming up against before we run blindly in, because like I don't even really know why we're here. Like we just
I'm happy to send the spider crew up as far as they can go. Literally, I might even get them to crawl up the outside of the wall of the castle and then over the top
yeah.
to get up there straight away.
That would be great. Yeah, like just so long as we know what we're really going up against, then I can try and bluff for as long as I can. But if we get into a fight, it's going to get nasty and it's going to get bad.
I do have, I believe, true sight up to 120 feet, so if I can guide him in any way, if possible, I can help him via telepathy.
While how long did spider exploration take, Matt?
With the small crawl speeds, probably like half an hour.
Okay, during that, can Lavender have used the catnap ability and got a spell slot back?
Absolutely.
Amazing. That gives you back that spell slot.
What about our disguises and things?
That's going to last for 8 hours.
Yeah,
so
that's
we're
going to
okay.
last for 8
Oh.
hours. Yeah, it's
Oh,
seeming.
holy shit.
Yeah, the
Okay.
invisible people are visible, but the disguises have remained. But yeah, I'll send my spiders up to the top, to the tippy top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might as well use both of them. Just crawl up the outside till they get to the top. If it's going to take more than half an hour, I will just spend 10 more minutes to recast them, so I've got a full hour. In fact, I might do that anyway. I might just recast them for 10 minutes.
It's a ritual, isn't it?
It's a ritual, yeah.
Cool. Spend 10 more minutes casting and send a spider all the way back to the top of the mortuary. What you find up there is, as you climb the stair, I'm not going to put you on the map just because for the sake of ease. You find that the top of the mortuary is slightly smaller in diameter than the rest. Obviously, you'd expect that, it being a dome shape. You see one very large wooden crane device and many more of these stone slabs on wheels, on rails. Up here, there are many more bodies of members of the Church of Silver Mist. All died in different fashions, but almost every slab is taken up and filled with a corpse. You also see, hovering dormantly, kind of on guard,
Hovering. Oh no.
hovering, on guard, two of these creatures.
Oh. Might one take a guess that these may be corrupt? One of the possibly related to those rift creature we saw, maybe a corrupted version.
Oh shit!
Mm.
Maybe that's why only certain level of magic affects it.
Hmm.
Because you have to make a rift by doing 5th level or higher, right?
Third level or higher.
It is 5th.
Oh, it is 5th.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, and then any leveled spell makes it bigger.
Yeah.
Okay. What do they seem to be guarding specifically? Like just the crane?
They don't seem to be stood by anything in particular. They're just hovering in the middle of the east and in the middle of the west corridors, just motionless, kind of just blankly staring off into nowhere.
Okay. Any other doors that lead off from there? Maybe to like a office room or like a control room or something?
On this 3rd floor, it is just this area with the corpses. There doesn't seem to be any other side rooms or anything like that up here. It seems to be solely for the bodies.
And this is the
Hunter.
top floor. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Can you get up close to one of the corpses that still has a head attached to it?
Yes. Yes. 1 second. Spiders go.
Can do
Yes.
just that.
Now what?
Are there any strange markings or insignia? And she kind of like closes her eyes a bit as she kind of is talking to Ribbip and goes, that are etched into their faces or any other parts of the body that you can see?
I will look. I'll start with the face, I guess.
They do indeed all seem to have a symbol of the faith carved into their cheeks. Same one that Limbala had.
They all seem to have the same one that Limbala had on her, same sort of thing, all etched into all their faces.
Very similar to the one that Meridia has.
And the one that you have.
Matt, I will then describe what the marks of the act of oblation look like. Are there any marks of the act of oblation on them?
There are not.
Oh, thank gods for that, at least.
What are you seeing?
So in the faith, I'm sure that you would have seen, and she'll look at Thog and go, I'm sure you would have seen Linvala do this, but on certain enemies or things that you killed, that she would etch butterflies and the mark of the faith into certain parts of the corpse and then sing a hymn or hum a hymn about it. It's what the Church of Silvermist regard as the act of oblation, and there are different hymns for different parts of the church, and they offer up the corpse and the kill and any remaining soul or magical ability or anything like that as an offering of sacrifice to the Lelia. That's what the act of oblation is meant to do. So I wanted to make sure that all of these children weren't sacrificed to the Lelia, because at least that makes it a little less bad that they're dead, but doesn't justify the act.
So what you're saying, she's trying to revive them in some way?
I don't know. I don't know why they would, unless they were traitors or martyrs. They would no, because even as martyrs, they would still put them.
Sacrifices?
No, because they don't bear the mark of that the act of oblation, so it wouldn't. I don't know, but
There being people willing to.
that's what I mean. Like if they're martyrs, then they might be put on display. But normally there is a section of the catacombs underneath where martyrs and honoured saints and high-ranking members that have died are laid to rest. Their bodies and their corpses are stored there. So unless these were traitors or turncoats, I don't know why they would really have them on display in such a vile, vulgar fashion. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get what's going on here.
This is the top floor, is it? I can assume.
Yeah.
And I've been to the first and second.
Correct. Not had a massive look around the second, but
No, it might be worth just nipping down and looking around the second floor again, because this seems like the end goal of where things go. So the one floor underneath might have a lot more people and a lot more things going on.
Yeah.
I'll send them both down and just have a quick scout around the second floor.
okay. As you have a proper scout round, like the central chamber bit for the second floor, you see many more of these corpses, not quite in the same number as the floor above, but still more of these corpses on these slabs, on these rails. Notably on this floor, however, as you look around over the course of like 20 minutes, you can see that there is, as you've checked out, there's rooms on the left-hand side of this level. There seems to be more rooms on the right and to the north of this level as well. You do see two guards guarding the passage to the north. But most notably, you see scattered around this level, maybe 6 or 8 stone archways. It takes you a second because they seem rather out of place where they are. So you realize they look exactly like the archway that you stepped through as you entered Sigil. Completely empty in the middle, but that's how you got here.
So this is okay. So this is where she deploys her forces. I would have thought then, if these are portals, she can literally just go, right, you go there, you go there.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, if we can take this out somehow, then yeah, that would fuck her royally.
All right. I understand why we're here now. I get
it. The goal has been attained.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And just before I forget, what are those guards guarding if I go through that corridor and have a little look at the other end?
Give me a stealth check.
What's the spider's stealth? What's stealth based on, sorry?
Dex.
Dex plus proficiency.
If it's proficient with stealth.
A spider would be.
It says skills stealth plus 4.
There you go. That's it. Plus 4.
It's plus
Okay,
4.
so it's plus 6 altogether.
No, it's plus 4.
No.
Oh,
Plus 4.
Just plus 4.
If it gives you a stealth, then it is what's next to it.
Okay, so just d20 plus 4.
Yeah.
Shit!
Oh,
Okay. As you approach, trying to make your way between these two guards, one of them clocks you. then seems to be turning his gaze away, and then you see a look of calculation on his face. He
Spider-Man.
looks back, bends over slightly, and he can see clearly the blue tint to your spider. He can see it's a familiar. And with a quick flick of his fingers, you see a spark, some kind of flame, and then you are kicked out of your spider form.
See the other one.
You up?
Does he see the other one?
You didn't specify you were sending both at the same time.
He did say that he was sending all of them up outside and in from the
Oh.
top.
In
Yeah.
that case, give me a stealth check for the other one.
Oh. I thought it was just gonna be no, he doesn't. Okay. Come on! Shit!
Oh. These are really big spiders.
These are
As you
fucking
as you
awful.
switch your perspective to the other one, you just see the underside of a boot coming down, and that one is also destroyed.
Yes.
Clearly, these chalice members, they know what a familiar looks like.
So, bad news. They may know we're here, but on the good news, I think I know where we have to go.
Right. Okay.
Is
So,
there perhaps any back way rather than going through the chamber? What about these side doors if we've been to the end of the legion?
not to the one over here, but this is where Hunter said that he saw like the guards kind of eating and everything.
Uh-huh.
Everything on the west side of
That's what
tower
I mean. What
looked
if we
more,
go?
like looked more to be like get up and like
Yeah.
How tall's
Yeah.
the castle?
I believe like 65 feet.
Okay.
Each floor is about 20 foot high.
So if we wanted to go in from the top, Hunter could Arcana's Gate all up there and go down. If you prefer that. Or
On a
we could-
dome, though. I suppose we can all fly. Can we?
And we could just make our way up. Like, fuck it. If we run into people, we just kill them.
yeah, like this is what I mean. Like if this is what Lavender was saying is that they all seem relative. They potentially could be relatively new. So to have a Shroud member in Shroud Regalia appear
We could
and
try
say
and get
I'm
past.
taking them up, then I can try and bullshit my way as far up as we need to get to
Bullshit
turn
our
this
way
thing
to
off.
the top.
Yeah, like I can try and bullshit my way as far as possible, but
Let's do
at
that.
one point, if we get caught, it's gonna get nasty. Like
Yeah, but
that's what I mean. Like if everybody's fine with, you know, doing our best to get this place down and stopped, because even if I die here, then if we stop the portals and stop them sending out, then it would have been a death worth having.
Hunter looks at you with the realization that this might actually be worth his life
Wow.
because of the just absolute horrendous nature of what this place could do.
Yeah.
I think you're right, and it is a risk we all need to be willing to take. Try and get as far as we can, and fight our way out if we need to.
Yes. Okay. So, prisoners. One's dressed like prisoners. Let's get you up front. I'll walk in front of you, and then the ones that are dressed in Silver Mist Regalia will get behind the prisoners and move the prisoners about.
What about those of us, of them who are no longer invisible? Perhaps find the other way around?
Who's no longer invisible?
I thought somebody said there wasn't.
Yeah, me
Who's
and
Ribbit?
Ribbit aren't invisible anymore.
Yeah.
And Moreau.
I'm Moreau.
And Moreau. But Moreau's outside.
Can you guys? Yeah, Moreau's outside, right?
Cool.
Oh no.
Yeah,
It's fine.
can be.
I'll
No, I can't remember where he was. If he was in,
I think he did say that's what the plan was, but
yeah.
Yeah.
He was going to find us
Yeah.
a safe house.
Okay.
wasn't he?
Yeah, that's true. So it's just two of you that need to be invisible.
I mean, I could minor illusion some rope around my wrists.
Yeah.
I could make you guys invisible, but it would kind of put me down a couple of pegs of stuff.
I wouldn't waste it. We'll just act like more prisoners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I think if we're coming up against these sort of level of people, then it should be enough. And if it's not, it's not.
All right. And you're in
I'm sure we have enough.
Chalice. Yeah, you're in Chalice Regalia as well, and you're Galen right now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Maybe if I get you up front with me, but kind of hold you by the scruff as if I'm kind of like pushing you forwards.
What?
Because if you're Chalice and he's been sent from here, then they'll know that he's failed to the point that a Shroud member is.
I don't know if it's like necessary to bring any attention to ourselves. Like I
Okay.
can just walk behind and
Okay.
just not
Okay.
say
Okay.
anything.
Sure.
Yeah.
So Hunt is a prisoner.
I'll use actual rope actually because minor illusion.
Yeah,
is a minute.
we've
Okay.
got it. Might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
Tia's
there's a
Tia's a
secret.
prisoner as well, and then
I'll bite
Day
you.
as well, wasn't it? And the zombie was a captain.
no, the zombie's in the actual armor.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
just making him seem like he's got skin and flesh and bones and he's alive.
Uh-huh.
Who else was prisoners and who was Silver Mist?
I think
Eve
Day.
and Tia were definitely prisoners.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
What
Day
about-
Silver Mist?
Deika Silver Mist. What about Eve? Eve
Prisoner.
Eve's
Mhm.
prisoner. Right. Okay. So then,
I
and
was
then-
Silver Mist.
Yes. So we got three Silver Mist to 1, 2,
Right.
3, 4, 5, 6
Okay.
prisoners. That's about right.
right. Yeah. So let's have the prisoners walking in front of the Silver Mistian ones, and then I'll walk in front of all of you, and just out my way.
What was
Mhm.
Thog?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure Thog was Silver Mist because I think we did the beefiest ones as Silver Mist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. In that case, proceed, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
So that's the
Why
marching
do you
order.
have to say it like that? Like, why could you be like, let's go? Why just go, yeah, you can proceed. Like, okay, cool, we're going to die.
Shall we try and sneak through? Do a group stealth check.
I think just
I think maybe a group performance check might be
Yeah.
beneficial,
of
maybe.
just me like
Well, are you guys trying to look the part, or are you looking the part while trying to be quiet?
We can't
Both.
do
Yeah,
both,
look in the
really, can
part.
we?
Whilst trying not to attract attention, I would say.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll do both.
As you are trying not to attract attention, I would still say this is a stealth check.
Are we all rolling?
You
group
are
stealth,
indeed.
I think it is. Yeah.
Let's go.
Do you want to use the dice or do you want to use roll 20?
Just roll 20.
You want to use roll 20? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
stealth.
That one is.
I don't want
lavender.
to speak for Kate because I'm not playing her character, but she has, I think, passed without a trace.
She does.
Yes,
yeah.
please, for the love of God, yes, please.
That would
So whoever's
Yeah.
doing her, maybe we could do. I think that adds a +10 to everybody.
Yeah.
Only saying that because I'm rolling with disadvantage personally.
Oh yeah, shit, me too.
Okay, that's group consensus. Can I have a volunteer for Eve?
I'll do it since I already spoke up, unless someone knows how to play.
Is Ribbit rolling
Hunters.
at disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Or
Oh.
rangers.
Cool. I'll give you access to Eve's token and character sheet.
I think Thog might be at disadvantage as well.
no. Dog's not in heavy armor.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
alright. As I was saying, like, the thug doesn't often get 33, but silence and violence, let's go. Oh, yeah.
Where'd they go? They disappeared! Whack! Ow! Where was that from?
Dog's just like, my time has come. My life has been building to this moment. There will be bloodshed.
Okay.
But everyone gets a +10 as well.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Cool. Good to know. You guys have control of your tokens.
Let's go.
Okay.
Immediately the
Oh,
way.
you may be scared to move them.
Yeah, I'm fucking terrified.
I'm going this way, right?
Yeah, we're going. I'm having Hunter direct me mentally
Go this
through
way.
Ribbit.
Go this way.
I can't.
Yeah.
So that I look like I know where the fuck I'm going. Hunter's my sat nav right now.
Cool.
I think a raven flying around the shroud of silver, what's it? The shroud silver mist would look hella cool anyway.
No, I do. I've got Daix Familiar
Yeah,
attached to me. That's a point.
and intimidating.
Yeah, I've got Daix Familiar. I've got Daix Homunculus on me, and Hunter said he was putting his Raven on me last session as well.
Mm,
So I've got both of them, the Homunculus on my back, and
Nice.
then that thing going as well. So
Raven.
tell me where the fuck to go, Hunter.
You do have access to the homunculus, so you can move it with
Okay,
ease. I'll
cool,
give you the
cool.
same access to the raven.
Okay, thank you. I'll just group
So-
everything together.
I went right here, I think.
Up
East.
this stairwell here.
No, did I?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
That's the way I went. Yeah,
Amazing,
Right that way,
okay.
yeah. Straight
That's
there,
a-
with confidence.
That's a storeroom.
Is it this way? Down?
No.
Nope. We're lost.
It was
Did you
around
follow
the
it round?
corner and to the
Oh, right. Okay, cool. Then I will go here. And then, I see now. Right, okay. Sweet. And then up
Staircase.
the staircase we go.
I didn't need to say it was over to the right. Of the
Cool.
map.
I'm taking you to a different map.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I split them in half because I was thinking that maybe because too much was on one thing, it might have been messing everything up. So give me 1 second to put your tokens where they're meant to be going. Cool.
Hunter is currently armored, I believe, as well. Yes, he is. Amazing.
Oh, in that case, your stealth should be at disadvantage as well.
Magical armor, yeah.
Yeah. Still, it's still like I think yours counts as
If
half
it's heavy, if it's plate, scale mail, and chain mail, I think.
Half plate armor.
Yeah, so if it's half plate, it will count as
Or definitely half plate.
I got the
Yeah.
same again, so it's fine.
cool.
Plus
Once-
10.
There's so many tokens to grab.
We should just combine into one Uber token.
There we go. Uh,
Like the Power Rangers.
can you guys see on the right hand side of this big Uber screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Zoom out,
Yes.
Eve. Yeah.
Yep. It's just my internet is so bad. This is
Mm.
No worries.
Like- torturously slow for me. But I can see it
We got you.
roughly.
Just come out of it.
Okay. What way did you go, Hunter?
I went left.
Okay.
Well, right, but looking down left, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that way.
This way, yeah?
Looking
Yep.
down left.
No, this
Yeah.
way.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the way Hunter went first. Yeah.
Oh, can you? Yeah, I'll try and keep my Raven on you, but I'm not sure how well this is going to go.
No, it's sorry. It's just because I didn't group everything together because Matt gave me access to everything. Okay. And then you said, where are we going from here?
Down and right, but when we get down here, there are people.
That's
As you step down that those steps, you can see to your north a member of the Church of Silvermist sorting through weapons. They look up as you step down, look back to their work, and then do a double take. Their head snaps, eyes go wide, and then they just return to their work.
Sorry, Mr. DI, my hunter token's stuck
in the wall.
in the wall.
And then up
Thank
these
you.
steps, was it, yeah?
No, it was down
No?
the steps of the north, or up the
Okay.
steps of the north.
All right, then I will
As
power walk.
As you make your way to the north, you can see in a room to the left a desk with a clerk behind it. An armored member of the Chalice stood there. They seem to be chatting, walking away from the door to the north. And as they do, and they catch a glimpse of you walking past, They don't seem to stop their conversation, but the armored one seems to have their eyes just subtly fixed on you as you walk by. So as you pass, you will note that individual was not there when you brought your spider past here.
Okay, telepathy notify.
What do they look like armor-wise, Matt?
Both seem to be members of the Chalice, pretty heavily armored.
Okay. Maybe battle brother or battle sister. Are they male or female?
Both male.
Both male. Okay, cool. I will power strut past, clicking my fingers as I do towards the group behind me.
Okay. Again, you all notice that eyes are kind of fixed on you as you walk by, but nothing is said towards you. Going upstairs?
Yes. Did I recognize either of them?
You did not.
Okay.
Okay.
Was that meant to be another Batman transition noise I just heard from Love it.
Adam West, back in his heyday.
What a guy.
What a fucking guy.
Please turn your attention to the south, where I will put you guys on the correct floor.
Adam West's Batman is still the best DC content to date, so
I will mentally say to Ribbit to send a telegraph that the two armored in there were quite heavily armored, so that suggests to me that they are either they are battle brother, which is like one step below like leader of the order, so like what I was.
But we don't seem to be raising suspicion.
Yeah, but I'm just letting you know that if it gets hairy, that I'm trying to make a mental note of like the strength of the forces here to like help try and be able to better decide what we should shut down first.
Hunter sighs with relief as he passes something that he remembers passing the last time.
Right, what way did you go?
Straight up.
This door up here.
Yeah.
Was it that way, Matt?
Oh, we can't be opening doors we're not stood next to.
Yeah. Right, was it that? What way did he go? He can't remember.
Hunter's definitely been up here.
Yeah, but what way did he? What way did you go,
pews.
Hunter? To the pews, right?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Right.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Okay, the pews, and then
As you're investigating these rooms, you hear from behind you, "Can I help you?" As you turn, the member that you passed in the study area, member of the Chalice, full armor, is stood at the top of the stairs that you just came up and is giving you the once over with an eyebrow raised, arms crossed.
okay. Fucking hell, there we go. I will power strut back, and I will go. Yes, actually, you can. Thank you very much for offering. I need to get up, but I haven't been here before. But I need to go up. Which way is up, please, and thank you.
You're on the top floor.
Hunter.
This is the top floor.
Where? I was looking for. No, actually, I'm here to go up to the hovering ones.
The hovering ones.
Yes.
Give me a deception check at disadvantage.
Officially to the Void Boys.
You told that we would go all the way up. And using a flash of genius +5.
Amazing. That's great. So, 14, so 19.
The eyebrow raises again. And he sighs. He says, well, I'll give you something. It was a good effort. So, are any of you, actual order members or actually follow Lelalia? No?
Well, this is real, and I'll point to the mark on my cheek.
Oof. That definitely complicates things a little bit then. Anyway, once you're done snooping around, Brother Relaine will see you in his office. Down the same flight of stairs you just came up. His clerk will check you in. Try not to get on his bad side, adventurers. And he just turns and starts walking down the stairs, seemingly completely laid back at your presence here.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know what just happened, but I feel like that was good.
Telepathically.
No. Wasn't there also we can't there isn't supposed to be fighting here as well, remember? So maybe that's why they haven't attacked us.
Go find out.
Yeah, I think if we check in, maybe we can get some more intel on what's happening here.
Go down then.
Indeed.
All right. Let me group you back up so I can throw you down the stairs again.
Dexter.
Oh, this is a big map. Skadoosh. Can you see?
Yes.
Mhm.
Amazing. As you make your way down the stairs, the clerk in the office to your west seems to be sat waiting patiently for you. As you crest around the corner, he says, "Oh, I was wondering where you were going to turn up. I'm assuming you wouldn't give me your real names, even if I asked for them, so feel free to bypass this part of the process."
Fantastic.
Meridia, as you enter the room, he simply lifts one arm and gestures to the door to the north. Says, "Brother Relaine will see you." As you glance down, you see this desk is full of stacks of papers, ink pots, etc. They're clearly in the middle of filing stuff. But you can also see a visitor's book open on the desk in front of them. Naturally, your eyes scan it from, upside down, the opposite side. You don't see any names you recognize in this quick glance, apart from the very last name, which makes your eyes flicker back to it. That quick skim read, that natural instinct to have a glance, turns instantly into a double take. It's upside down, but you can clearly see that about an hour ago, the last person to check in was Sister Superior Catherine.
Oh. Whoa. I will flick my eyes back up to the
Sorry,
clerk.
Honoured Saint Catherine, not Sis Superior. Honoured Saint.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Yeah.
And I will flick my eyes up and look at the clerk, and I will kind of just stare him straight into the eyes as I just go, "Catherine is here."
Oh, she was, yes. She checked in to make sure everything was running smoothly. They just smile, stop talking, and say, I will let Brother Relaine explain the rest. It is not my place.
I will stiffen my back up, hold my chin up high, and I will step forward towards Brother Relaine.
As you do, Theo, just a word of warning. Whoever you all are, maybe drop the disguises. It might seem a bit disrespectful.
Communicating with the rest of the group, Lavender will say,
How did they know? How did they see through us? Well, there's no point pretending anymore, I suppose. They know, they know.
and she'll drop seeming.
Amazing.
There seems to be no reaction from the clerk at the desk. Just simply giving you a very nice, polite smile.
Cool.
I'll smile back.
Everybody ready? Whatever the fuck's gonna happen in here?
Yeah, I think I'll storm straight through and follow Meridia.
Shame.
As you open the door, you are met with a small, very neat office space. Sat behind the desk in very elegant armor, seemingly writing in a journal, you see what can only be described as a monstrosity. Tentacles protruding from a bald head, pointed fingers, but only 4 of them. Sat before you is an Illithid, a mind flayer.
Oh.
Carved into the center of his forehead is the same symbol that is carved into the cheek of Meridia. As you open the door, in your heads, all you hear is, "Come in. Make yourselves at home." I think that's a great place to take the 5-minute break.
Oh!
Wouldn't it be everybody but Dayak, because Dayak can't hear telepathically, right?
I will have to double check because I don't know whether that's just telepathically at all or like magic-y stuff.
Okay, cool.
Because this is a natural thing. I don't know whether it bypass it, but I'll double check.
You know, I know what to do next.
Very nice.
Oh boy. Okay, cool. See you in 5.
See you in 5, guys.
See you in 5.
Guess who's back?
Me.
Back again.
Death is back.
Bring your friends.
Who's death?
Who is not here? Who dropped out on the break? Both Liam and Frankie are done.
And Eve.
Oh yeah, where's Eve gone? Oh no! That might be to either conserve internet outages and usage and stuff, or it might have died.
Ah, the soundboard. Truly wonderful.
I still want to know how you get that to play
Yes.
through Discord.
That's how you do it.
Now that is not an appropriate sound effect for the situation.
That, however, is.
Let's see how the golf clap sounds. Oh yes, that's very good. This should be nice and calm. Let's try this one. And now we are streamers.
Cool. Right, so yes, guys. The door is open. There is a mind flayer that has invited you in. What do you want to do?
Will we all fit in?
Yeah.
Is that a yeah as in physically, or like a yeah as in you can, but there's
No,
not
you'll
a lot.
you'll physically fit in.
Okay.
It's a big office.
Cool. I'm happy to go in then. So I just go in. Is that the thing?
Sure.
I'll walk in as well.
Suppose we should
hello.
appreciate your hospitality. What should we call you?
Brother Relayan.
Oh, yeah.
Pleasure.
And you did not be surprised by our appearance, no?
Well, when I was informed that a familiar had been spotted in the building, that was one thing. But then, upon being told this, and you traipsing prisoners through the mortuary, no. You do not bring prisoners to the hub of your organization's operations. No one is that daft, I'm afraid.
Well, it seems we're we. However, it does not seem that you shoot those that are trying to deceive you on sight, so what reason do you have us for bringing us inside of here instead?
I was just curious as to why you were here, who you are. I, of course, recognize you, as he looks at Meridia. And
We know each other?
No, but I know of her. And I'm sure I recognize a few others from tales and mischief from the past. I, of course, definitely recognize Thog. But again, I feel like this may be one way.
Then perhaps if you have heard of us and our particular talents, then perhaps we could actually be of some use to you. I'm sure you have heard the stories.
Oh, do go on.
I mean, in terms of an exchange for being so hospitable to us. Perhaps we can do something for you instead.
Oh, I am not being hospitable. I am simply curious about all of you. Do not mistake this for hospitality. You are in a lot of trouble.
Is that so?
Is this place?
Say that again.
What is this place?
The mortuary. Once the home of heathens, now where we reside.
We being.
The faith,
I see. I
Or-
see.
those of us who have purpose here.
what
Sorry,
is-
would you like me to divulge all of the secrets of the faith to you?
Only if you're offering.
There's no mouth on this thing, but you can see a twitch in the face that maybe resembles humor.
There we go. We're in. It's all right, guys. I got this. Yeah, someone else please take over, otherwise I get us killed.
What happened to Theoxino? What became of Theoxino?
Nothing has become of it. It is still where it once was.
Why did you all leave?
For the same reason that we do not like your presence here. We do not want to be observed. We are not attention seekers. As you know, Meridia. We have a purpose. And whether the world recognizes us for that purpose or not, it is still our purpose. We do not need fame, renown, or whatever it is you seek now that you have left us.
I seek that people know the truth of what she is and what she intends to do and how she doesn't care about anyone or anything apart from herself.
Big, big words from a traitor. Tell me, Meridia, your truth. What does she want to do? What is the great evil that she plots in the shadows?
Just before, can I interject? Telepathically, as this is getting a bit heated, Lavender will say,
Listen, I'm not sure if it will work, but I can try and cast Dominate the person on him. It might backfire, but if you want, you can be ready. We might have a minute to get out of here.
Do we want
Before Meridia answers Brother Relayan, his eyes, not his body, just his eyes drift over to you, Lavender, and he says, "No, you will not do that." Thank
oh, I see.
He's a mind flayer.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I'm so
he's telepathic.
sorry, I
It's
didn't
okay.
know.
It's
At
okay.
this point,
Yeah.
he seems to have he's put one leg crossed over the other. His hands and his fingers are interlocked in a very curious and very laid back pose.
Tears'
Hunter.
mind starts thinking, those are very beautiful looking eyes.
Hunter, from your angle at the side, you can see strapped all down his back, there are at least 5 different short swords stacked horizontally down his back.
Shit. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, Meridia. You were saying your truth.
None of us can truly know what she wants because none of us are her, same as I don't know what you want. The thing is that what she has said and supposedly done, it's not what it is. You can see into my mind quite obviously. So just look. at the things that I'm saying and see the truth for yourself.
How philosophical. Meridia, I know much more of this truth than you. A snapshot of anything can give you the wrong impression. All I know is that you are all clearly working against the greater good. And that does puzzle me. But there are some creatures who cannot be helped, who cannot be saved from the dark.
Like Linvala?
Limvala. Limvala was the epitome of devotion, though it sometimes clouded her vision. She was true in her beliefs, and her beliefs were not misplaced.
Well, at least you used the correct tense.
Yes, there was not a lot to recover there, I'm afraid. I'm assuming that means you all saw to that?
Very much so.
Well, that is a shame. For that means you are threats. Tell me, you've come here seeking... I do not know what. Frankly, I do not care. What is your grand plan here? How are you planning to save the day, escape with your lives, come out victorious? Do you have a plan?
Oh, yes, excellent questions. Yes, I was thinking. I wonder how knowledgeable he is.
Very.
Hey, you can read minds?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
And thank you. I too like my eyes. At this point, his legs uncross, his arms go down on the sides of the chair, and he stands up in a bit of a stretch, standing to about the same height as Hunter. He looks around the room. So? A plan? A noble speech, perhaps? How are you going to smite the lady down? Corrupt our evil ways? No? How very disappointing. As he stands there, his hands go up to the side, and Hunter, you see all the swords that are attached to his back, one by one, begin to just levitate slowly around him.
Can I cast a spell?
I'm going to cast Banishment. Yeah, sorry, Hunter. Were you going to do as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me a dex check between the two of you to see who reacts to this first.
I mean, it's getting banished either way.
If they get the same number, can it happen simultaneously?
Save
Like one of these.
No, just a dex check. So
Just dex.
Yeah, press that one.
That one.
No, the minus one. There you go.
So that's
17. Cool.
17. Yeah. Oh, I don't know why. Am I?
Because you always, for some reason, roll that advantage.
Sorry,
I did.
was
No, I did
thinking-
actually do. No, sorry, that was the wrong roll, Matt. That was on Liam's.
Oh, okay.
That's why it was at advantage.
Okay.
Right. So then that's normal.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dexterity. Top
I
left.
wondered why it was a +2.
There you
I was
go.
like, no, she doesn't. Oh.
It's definitely Hunter.
Well,
What's the save on that?
well, to avoid metagaming, I wasn't going to banish. I'm not going to banish.
Okay.
I'm going to do what I was originally going to do, which was
Sure.
cast Crown of Stars.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Lavender, what's the the save on that?
Oh, for banishment?
Yeah. What save is it?
Charisma.
Charisma. Okay. His arms go up. The swords begin to unsheath. As Lavender, you quickly recite your incantation, throwing the spell out. His eyes dart to you, and you begin to hear a, "Oh, how child," and then he pops out of existence.
Amazing.
I think we need to run!
Oh my god.
Do you think we could stick here for about a minute so you can finish
Yeah, quick
concentrating on the
search.
spell? No, just so you can finish concentrating uninterrupted for a minute, 60 seconds,
Sure.
just long enough to keep him there.
Sure. We'll start heading out towards the end of it. So in that minute, just quick
he's probably gonna
search
pop
around
back
this room.
after a minute.
Yeah, I will go for the desk.
Quick, grab anything you can.
Okay. For those investigating, I want to know which item of where in the room you're searching, and give me an investigation check.
I'll search the thing right in front of me.
Okay, cool.
I'll
I'll
search
search
this
this
Jarvis.
desk.
Okay. Bloody hell. Okay.
Well played.
So, Hunter. Searching these shelves in front of you. 14. Cool. The ones here seem to be all handwritten. Giving a quick rundown of all of them, none of them seem to be like published books. They all seem to be notebooks. And picking a few out, scattering through them, they all seem to be books of lists documenting arrivals by number and date of arrival. Scanning through them all of the names associated either seem to be very out there, very unique names, you've never heard any of them before, or they're simply numbers. As you're scanning through them, with a 14, you do see on one of the earlier books, just scribbled in the corner of one page, a quote saying, "An advantage the maimed lord never had." Meridia, what was your investigation?
Mine is a soft 20, 15 plus 5.
Okay. On the desk. Let me just check that I'm reading the right thing. Yeah, on the desk, you find different groups of orders to send troops and assign assets to multiple different locations. You find an old one ordering the assignment of personnel to attempt to find the shard of the Shadowfell. This order does not have not seem to have been sent, and it seems to be like stacked towards the bottom of the pile at this point. You do also notice that there is an additional secondary objective to scout out and map the old location of Thar Amphala. Lavender, what was your investigation?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realise I could investigate if I was concentrating. One sec. Investigation. That's still you. 16.
Cool. I'm assuming you're doing the bookshelves next to you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Someone else get that desk over there.
Scanning through here, there are many, many books of arcane lore, specializing on conjuration and the outer planes. Most seem to specialize in one particular aspect of the planes and conjuration, and that is of the Far Realm.
I will. How many of these books could I realistically fit in my satchel? Do we have a bag of holding?
You do.
Yep.
Yeah. Do they feel with her detect magic like they are in any way similar to the other Temple of Shadows ones where they'll disappear?
None of them seem to have a magical signature. On this bookshelf, they seem to be all your bog standard arcane lore, like informative textbook type things.
So anything that she doesn't recognize from her own studies or things particularly about this far realm, she will try and lash in the bag of holding whoever has that.
Hey, I need that over here.
I'll have it open for you.
Yeah, amazing. Just throw in them.
Okay, cool. And Tia, are you using your 28 on the desk or that top left corner?
Yes, please.
Cool. You find up here a journal logging past and future experiments and the day-to-day life taking place in the mortuary.
Then again, my map's just gone up, so I can see quite a lot.
Okay. Let's. What about now?
The brightness on. I'm not looking at the screen. The brightness hasn't changed, so I'm assuming I can still see everything. I will reload my page if that might help.
Cool. I'll just throw
Oh
you.
no! There you go. There you go. I've gone now.
So there, throw you back here.
Sorry.
It's all right. So, scanning through it here in the latest entries, the most up to date, it talks about the current flexibility of the planes amidst the current magical phenomenon plaguing the prime material. But there are worries of whether it will be possible to bring them all through in time, though it doesn't detail who them are or in time for what exactly. Looking back to the start, the earliest entries tell of the grace of Lelalia and her immense generosity. There's a quote in there saying, "She is the warmth to save us from the cold, the order to escape the chaos." Notably, in one entry, talking about personnel movements, there is a reference to Lelalia's current Fortress of Grace, followed by an address categorized as upspin. Clearly an address here in Sigil. The entry continues from there to reflect upon progress made in recent months, ending with Theoxano no longer safe due to our current course of action, Sigil has bent to Our Lady's will nicely. It is clear now that, as intended, Shah's gaze can no longer reach us. I will say, as Ribbit is next to the desk in the bottom right, just a quick glance over, he can see more scribblings of arcane lore and investigation. By the look of some of the scribbles and the books that are scattered there, it seems Relayan has been trying to investigate the magical phenomenon like the rifts, though it's clear that the line of research hasn't gotten him very far, as while there's vague references to magical portal and rift-like phenomenon, none seem to match what is going on, just as you have all discovered in your own research. I'd say that about in just scanning through this kind of stuff, especially with the 28 being the more detailed information you got there, I'll be generous to say about 45 seconds have gone by. What do you want?
Run. Me and Ribbit would love to sprint out of here.
Leg it.
Okay, in that case,
I
we
use
all roll in-
prestidigitation, leave a mark on the table to just a letter of apology.
Okay. Yeah, we can't hear you. In that case, if you're all wanting to lay, oh, I heard something then.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
No.
Right. Okay. We don't have to run out of here and alert the rest of the people. Banishment works with if Lavender concentrates on it for 60 seconds, it's transported back to its plane of original plane of existence. So he'll be gone if we stick around for 15 more seconds, and then we can just walk out of here like everything's cool, and then we don't alert the clerk and sound the alarm.
So
That's why I said we should wait just to
Yeah.
finish the
So
concentration.
don't run anywhere. Just chill for 6 more seconds,
Sure.
and then we can calmly leave out of here.
I guess we all just like wait with bated breath to see if it pops back in or not, and maybe wait just by the door. We can make a run for it.
we're
The
sure
time
he's
is
not
up.
from here.
The time is up. The spell
Okay.
completes. He does not return.
Yeah.
Right. Let's just calmly and gracefully walk out of here.
And if anybody
asks anything, good idea. Just tell them it's beyond them and it's actual.
Yeah, don't worry. I got this. Can I rack my brain a minute, Matt? And do I know of a brother Relaylin? Like, he knew of me. Have I heard of him before?
Do a history check.
Okay. Well, that's you. Always my
Would it
history.
be a bad idea to leave a bag of sweets on his table just to say we are sorry?
Natural 20.
yeah.
You have not heard of him, no.
Okay.
You can be pretty confident with that.
Right. Okay. Cool. Right. Okay. Let's go.
Da-di-da-di-da.
As you all begin exiting the room calmly, the clerk at the desk stands up, says, does Brother Relayan not need you for anything else?
No, I don't think so. Do you? No. And like, as I say, do you? I'll kind of look over my shoulder as if like I'm looking at Brother Relay. Then, and I'll be like, I'll like lift my head up as if like in like acknowledgement of his response. Just be like, no, he doesn't need us for anything else.
Fog's going to chip in this point and say, don't forget, he did ask not to be disturbed for the next hour.
Okay. Give me a deception check.
Okay.
Can I guide?
You can certainly try.
I mean, you are behind me technically in the doorway, so
Well,
depending on his field of vision.
My familiar's on you, so I don't have to.
Oh
do
yes,
anything.
shit, fuck yes, guidance.
Yeah.
That's definitely gonna be fucking needed. Deception, you said, yeah?
Deception.
Yeah.
You can have it at advantage because obviously it's you and Thog. Or Thog you can roll separately.
Doesn't help.
Yeah, Thog's not rolling for a charisma skill separately.
16.
I am terribly sorry, and back out as well. They'll give you a flash of genius of +5 if allowed.
21.
Okay. They sit back down in their seat, cross their arms, and just with a little bit of a frown, look at you all as you start piling out of the room.
Okay. I will telepathically say back to Hunter as well to pick up the documents off the desk and the stuff that I found there. Put in the bag and hold it because he's behind me. And then I will. Because Tia brought the stuff from the other desk as well, right? About the experiments.
Yeah, I assume we're picking up everything that we find.
Yeah, I'm just double checking, that's all.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
How many books did I get? Or all of them, if they're in the bag of holding? In a minute.
I think Matt's gone.
Number of books. If you're only taking ones that like seem to be like interesting to you
Yeah.
and relevant, probably about 6.
Yeah, I think that's doable in a minute. Chuck them all in.
Mm.
Sure.
Cool. Fantastic. Okay, so then let's go out of here.
Just a quick glance at these what are these on this table, please? As she's passing them.
Sorry, I was zoomed out a lot. You see multiple different precious gems, all beautifully cut, but as you glance at them properly, none of them seem to be gems that you recognize.
Any of
Similar
them magical?
colors to like rubies and sapphires and stuff, but they don't look quite right.
Any of them magical?
No.
Take him.
Yeah, they're all going in the satchel. Like she's just shoving them off the table.
Like supermarket sweep aisle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So up is to
Can
nowhere.
can I telepathically ask Ribib to try and do the other side? That blue thing.
So that
Ribbit
one is
will
this.
Yeah.
attempt
Ribbon,
to
you cover the other side.
grab that as he walks past if it doesn't look like it'll hurt him.
Same again. It seems almost like a cross between a crystal ball and a gem. It's a very weird looking texture on the inside, but very smooth on the outside. You have no idea what it is.
Ribbit will take it then.
Okay.
And that
Amazing.
horseshoe thing, that's just like a decoration or something.
Can I have a sleight of hand check for Ribbit, please?
A question.
Hold on.
Did I see any of this
Go
happen?
through.
What, of them stealing it?
Yeah.
What's your passive perception?
Passive perception.
Well, it's a 21.
My passive perception is 21.
You see both of them trying to steal something. You definitely see Ribbit because the very subtle swipe into a pocket that he attempted didn't account for the fact this thing is ball shaped. And so he ended up just patting it straight off the desk into the doorway. And the clerk at the desk is just looking wide eyed, like putting two and two together.
Oh,
They
excuse
stand
my
up, throw
friend.
the chair back. Can we roll initiative, please?
Slippy boy done Slippy fucked us.
I mean,
Uh,
yeah.
Well, somebody lost a marble.
That was going so well.
Oh, go ahead, Hunter lad. This isn't going to take long, guys.
Slippy boy from 1 to 20.
You me?
yeah, sure.
Somewhere Moreau is sat there going,
Did you put
I
that?
wonder what I'm having for dinner.
You are still telepathically connected, so you can
I think I'd
always...
probably be like outside somewhere at the moment.
Yeah.
So do you want me to roll initiative just so I'm like in and
Oh,
about?
absolutely, because, you have Dimension Door, they're telepathically linked through Ribbit. If they call for help, it's an option to you.
Cool. I will.
Cool. 10 for Meridia.
No. 10 for Lavender. Meridia got a 0.
Lovely.
I rolled a nat 1 and my initiative is -1.
I don't know if that was a thing where you never actually get to take a turn.
You know what? I'm just getting them out of the way now so that when we go into combat, just nat 20s all the way through, baby.
True. I mean, I don't think this guy's going to take much, but...
Exactly. This guy's a pushover. He's going to be dead before he even gets anywhere near an alarm. Before he can even shout, he's just going to be dead.
So happy to see if I can actually one-bomb this guy.
He's a very nice person.
Why have I suddenly just got the image of Bane from Batman just picking him up and like just destroying him over your knee?
You think Limvala is your ally?
Who is not on the initiative tracker? It is Dayak and Eve.
I don't know if I am either. Second. Oh, I am. Sorry, I'm further
Yeah,
down.
you are.
Sorry.
Yeah, you
That
are.
was me being. That was me not looking.
Who's
Sorry.
controlling Dayak and Eve for me?
I'm not, but I can roll Dayak a save if you want because I've got his character sheet.
18 for Eve. Go for it.
There you go.
4. Lovely. Okay. What are your dex scores, Thog and Hunter?
16.
Thog's is at 12. Hunter, you're first.
Cool. I guess I
So-
can see him from this point. Maybe.
I mean, you just heard him throw a
If
chair
you can
against
see
the
the
wall.
token, then you can see them.
Yeah, I've got Ribbit though, so I'll just take a step
Oh,
forward.
that's true.
Sure.
Yeah, you
I got
definitely
this.
can now.
Okay, cool. 3 Eldritch Blast, please.
Go for it.
And then my Crown of Stars will trigger as long as one of these hits, which I hope to God it does. Okay, I guess hopefully they all hit.
They do all hit.
Okay, and then my Crown of Stars will deal an additional 36 radiant damage.
Ooh. Nice.
Holy shit.
Can you give me that as a total?
Yeah,
While I just
47, 53,
sort something here.
58.
Bloody hell. Cool.
Crown of Stars gone.
The 4 beams slam into this sky. Are you doing anything with your Eldritch Blast abilities?
I mean, I can try and shove him into the wall to deal some more damage.
It won't deal damage, but you can definitely shove them into a wall.
Yeah, fuck it. And then back again, and then back into the wall.
Lovely. Bangs their knees against the desk as they're pulled forwards and then shoved backwards again. That seemed to hurt them quite a lot. While they were getting up to start a fight, they were not ready to be blasted 4 times in the chest, point blank.
I'll move just after my turn as well. 5 and 15. And I'm just going to step out into the hallway. 20. What's my movement? Okay. Oh, fuck. I've blocked the doorway, but yeah. That's where I am. You can get past me if I let him. Yeah, that's me.
Thog, you're up. Eva's on deck.
Because I missed that last couple of minutes, can we just repeat who we're fighting?
The clerk at the desk was letting you go by. Ribbit tried to pocket something in plain sight of them and got a natural 1. They now know something is up, and Brother Relayan is no longer in the office as you are clearly stealing things in his view. So he can't be there. Or at least something's wrong.
Okay. I suppose it's time for the fire Thog to engage in the most noble of warfare arts, diplomacy. Thog is going to take out her maul 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Oh, brilliant. Walk right next to the clerk and say, now look, you can let me knock you out, Flex. Or I'll let these guys finish what they started.
Give me. I don't know whether that would be persuasion or intimidation because you're just being honest.
I'd say
Take your pick and give me a roll.
My man. The only Christmas skill Thog's had a natural proficiency in. Go intimidation. And it's the first time she'd ever used this. Let's go. Yay! Her natural goodness is shining through too much.
They seem to be like, quite hurt, quite scared. You can see in their eyes they know exactly what's happening. And in a quick few moments of working stuff out, they kind of nod to themselves, smile, and finish pulling out their sword. You kind of have your answer.
Idiot.
Oh, brilliant. In that case then, because I assume that would have taken my action, yes, for the attempt.
Yeah, because you're giving them a pause to respond and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I might go a fair play. In that case, then, Bog's going to action surge
Okay.
and start to attack non-lethally. Just so we're very clear here, non-lethally attack him.
Cool. Go for it.
I am. That's what tends to worry people the most.
Looking at. Oh. Oh no.
So that's a 19 to hit, and then a 26 to hit. And the first one to hit also adds 6 radiant damage on top, due to blessed strikes from being a cleric of light.
They both hit.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
there you go.
Hook them up non-lethally.
Yep.
You almost put them on one knee. They seem to be like struggling to stand, but they're still up.
Goddamn Skyrim NPC.
Anything else?
Well, it is tempting to do a few things, but I will act as a physical barrier for the force of discretion. You know, I could do a few real nasty things, but it's just not worth some of the options I have at my disposal because I don't think I could do them non-lethally.
Okay. In that case, Eve's up. The ladies guys on deck. Not you. Oh,
Well,
you're
as
controlling
much as
Eve. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eve's controlling
yeah,
Eve.
Eve's Eve, which is a mind fucking half. Well, as much as Eve the person doesn't want to do this, Eve the character, seeing the threatening sword being drawn, is gonna loose an arrow, to try to help, take this guy down, but she'll do it non-lethally as well.
Cool.
And just try to kind of like pin him back into his chair, like through the shoulder or something.
Cool.
And I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna hope this works from roll 20. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
And so that's 8 piercing.
That's enough. The arrow looses, manages to strike them straight on the head, but in the kind of angle that it's more blunt force. The arrow bounces off, the head slams into the wall behind them, and they crumple to the floor, semi-dazed, clutching wounds. They are in and out of consciousness. They are not dead, but they're definitely out this fight.
Perfect.
Fuck yes.
She'll knock another arrow, but hold it to make sure that he's not gonna suddenly spring into action.
Okay.
Can we tie this? I don't know how to do an Australian accent.
Yeah, definitely. Let's tie them up.
Suddenly an American Australian. Can we tie this guy up, mates?
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Cool. Lilia's forces bursting
Quarrel,
out of
are
the weapons
you
bursting out of the
Oh,
weapons
no.
room that you passed on your way through, right next to Meridia. The one that was checking weapons over comes running out after hearing the sounds of combat and the sounds of someone shouting, "Can we tie this person up?" They see exactly what is going on, lock eyes with Hunter and Meridia, and their eyes are wide. You see them hesitate for a split second, and they clap their hands together and cast a spell. They're going to cast Thaumaturgy.
I will counterspell that
Okay.
if I am within
Easily
range.
done. You are.
Cool.
counterspell goes off, and as their hands release to finish casting the spell on themselves, it just dissipates in a puff of magical sparkles. Eyes wide still, they begin to leg it with the rest of their movement. 5, 20. They bolt round the corner, and you hear them shout out as loud as they can get. Code Orange! Protect the frog! Code Orange! It echoes around the second floor, but you can tell without that thaumaturgy, it's not quite as loud as they were intending. That's their go. Ribbip's up.
Ribby boy. He's just going to dart out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, I think. Still can't see anything. He's going to... Ribbit can bonus action dash, can't he?
Yeah.
He can.
He will bonus action dash for another 35. 5, 10, 15. Aha. 20, 25, 30. And he will stab this boy.
Okay. Go for it.
This one, I think. The other one.
That's one of them. That hits.
And does he do it again?
He can.
I don't suppose there's no sneak attack on this, is there, Matt? Coming up from behind?
No. Just because you're behind someone does not mean you're going to sneak attack.
Nice try, though.
I'm trying.
2 psychic blades go through the back of this guy. One across the back, like it's proper the back of his back. One across the back of one top thigh. He staggers, but he's still running. You can tell just by the angle that he's running as well from Ribbit's perspective. He's bolted out here and he's trying to run north.
Straight up. All right.
Like
Straight
up
up.
this way.
Interesting.
Awesome. Anything else?
Yeah, he'll just shout at me. I think he's trying to run north. That's it.
Okay. Moreau, it's your go.
So Moreau's been kind of hanging around outside for a while, trying to work out what's going on. I don't know if I'd be within 120 feet.
You were just outside.
You have put me at the bottom actually.
Yeah, you'd definitely be within 120 feet. You're about 80 feet, 70 to 80 feet away, like as the crow flies, and then 20 feet down. So yeah.
I'm gonna point roughly to where I think they might be, whisper into my hand, and use a cantrip to cast message, and I'm gonna message Tia, going, Tia, what the hell's going on? And it's been a while. Are you in trouble? If you need to get out, you can. You can respond to this message.
Okay. Tia, go on. It's because it has to be 6 seconds or less. It has to be like a sentence or less for message. You can reply now if you wish.
Code black. Fuck that.
Yeah, and that's my go. I got nothing else.
Okay, cool. Lavender, you're up. Tefl, you're on deck.
Kind of at the back of this. I'm just gonna really quickly whip out the wand of secrets and just see if there is like any hidden doors around in this room to get out of or sneak away into.
You get out the wand, you use the charge. Nothing pops up as hidden.
Okay, cool.
Secret.
No problems. I'm thought I'd give it a go whilst I'm no other use at the back, so let's go. That's me.
Okay. Tefl, you're up. T, you're on deck.
Tefl couldn't hear the communication from Moreau, right? That was just a message.
Correct.
Yeah, it was just message to Tia.
they're going to take their shield out and try to just kind of like take the dodge action and get into a defensive stance in case we get bombarded over here, but basically trying to barricade the squishies in the office.
Okay, good to know. Tia, you're up. Dake is on deck.
We don't want to be here when they come back. Can I see the person that ran off? Or do I know that the person ran off?
You can hear the commotion outside that there is another soldier shouting for help. You can't currently see them. You'd probably just be able to see Ribbit disappearing round the corner down here chasing them.
Mm. I can't see them. We gotta go. And yeah, I'm staying here.
Okay. Dake's up. Meridia's on deck.
Dake.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Am I doing deck? Am I? Cool.
Yeah,
All right. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. Wait, no, where is he there? So 5. Fuck me. 10, 15, 20, 25,
That's you.
30.
you.
Oh. Oh my god! I could have trolled too many characters! Ah! Right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Be there. Okay. Derek will. What's his cantrip situation?
There's a
Derek,
weird noise coming through your mic, man.
Apologies, it's probably fan.
I don't really want to waste a spell right now. Dayak will fire his light crossbow at them. Does not hit, I'm guessing.
That
With
does
a
not
9.
hit.
Okay. They will reload the arrow. And that's their turn, I think.
Awesome. Meridia's up. Puncher's on deck.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15. I'm going to Misty Step as I draw my sword. As my bonus action for the turn. So I will Misty Step and materialize in front of this guard. And I will use my sword to try and just let them run into it. And I'm going to Greater Weapon Master this one.
Cool, go for it.
First strike is with advantage because of Ribbit, right?
Yep.
Amazing. First one's a 15. Second roll is not a 15. So that is a soft 20 to hit.
That hits.
On the first one? Okay. And then that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 24 points of damage on the first one.
Nice.
And then on the second strike, I will do the same thing. I'm going to Great Weapon Master it. First roll is a 17. Second roll is not. So that's 17. So that's a 27 to hit.
Hits.
And 6 and 7 is 12, 22 points of damage.
Nice. They look pretty hurt, like really hurt,
Mhm.
as your blades have cut through both sides of them, but they're still up and still trying to get away from you.
That is going to be my turn.
Hunter, it's your go.
Hunter's going to go 5.
Fog's on deck.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I just closed the door. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't see anybody else yet, I don't think. No one down that hallway to the very end? No. I'll hold my action. Do Eldritch Blast on the next site of another follower.
Cool. Fog's up, he's on deck. Dog's not there. Eve's up.
Eve's gonna kind of look around, like see everyone scattering, so she'll follow suit, but shout out, "What's the plan, gang?" And she'll begin to follow Dick.
Cool.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oops, that was a little too far. But she'll dash, so she'll go there, and then 5, 10, 15. Oh, wait a minute, she's a halfling. Right,
Yeah,
it's
she
like
has 25.
25. Okay. My bad. So actually, she can only get there with dashing.
You've only gone
That's
30 feet.
Eve's go.
She was there, right?
I was over here, right?
Yeah.
5,
10,
10,
15,
15,
20,
20,
30.
25, 30, 35, 40.
Are you counting
35,
diagonals
50.
as tens?
Yeah.
I do not do that.
Oh.
Go nuts, you've still got 20 feet.
Okay, sweet. 10, 15. She'll go next to Ribib then.
Awesome sauce. Thug, you're up.
Okay, Thog's gonna chase after everyone. Why not? What time, baby? But oh, for goodness sake, roll 20. It's not letting me move my token again for whatever reason.
Cool. Are you just going as the crow flies towards where everyone else went?
Yeah.
20, 25, 30. 30 feet gets you there, you dashing?
You know it, brother.
35, 40, 45. Where do you want to go? Straight forward, south, north?
I think Thug will go to the end of the 2 squares down to the end of the stairs and look round the corner.
50, 55, 60. That's as in there or like round the other corner?
5 feet up and then just peer around the corner so you're not actually exposing yourself.
Okay, cool. Awesome. There is no one currently on the stairs.
Whew, that was a close one. They're just invisible. It's all right, guys.
That everything?
Well, yeah, I've dashed. No use for a bonus action unless somebody wants healing desperately.
Cool. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. A member of the Church of Silverus comes barreling in from the north, having heard the cry for help. However, they're dashing to try and save their compatriot. So they're not going to be able to do that. I'm not going to be able to do that. What they will do, however, is they are going to, as they're running towards you, quicken the spell, and they're gonna drop a silence right in front of him. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10.
Thank you, Matt. What a generous gift to give us martial characters. We really appreciate it.
Called a challenge.
It's mainly because they can see Meridia. And Meridia does look magical as food.
Yeah, I do.
Cool. That is them. This one is going to try and get away from you guys. So they're going to use their action to disengage. And they're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And they're going to get behind their compatriot because they are pretty damn hurt. And that's their go. Ribbit's up.
Ribbit, being the boy he is, will chase after them, get to here, and start wailing on the new guy.
Yeah, I like this plan.
So, because I don't know how to use them, I'm just going to do the same thing again.
Nice. 7 definitely hits. And the 19 also hits. So 16 points of psychic damage.
And can you bonus action attack something again somehow?
Bonus action dodge. Bonus action disengage.
Bonus action dodge, whatever that does.
Cool. It basically means if they hit you back, they're at disadvantage. Ezekiel Moreau, you are up. Lavender, you're on deck.
Okay, Moreau is gonna code black. Okay, gotta get in here. Maybe perhaps I'll sneak around. Okay, there's gonna be someone on the other side of this wall, so he's gonna walk 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You're not currently there on the map.
One side, where am I on the map?
You are like far to the north. Can you see my ping up here?
Yes.
You're basically up there on the ground floor. It's just I had to swap where I changed this into 2 maps on 2 different things because it was fucking up the dynamic lighting.
Okay. Right. Okay. I'm trying to. Cause where am I? Kind of on the outside.
On the outside, you're right next to the staircase that you guys entered into.
Okay. Moreau's going to make a.
I will say, if you are on the outside looking up, not on the ground floor, but on the 2nd floor and 3rd floor, there are windows facing your direction. You can see a window on the far east side of the building, and you can see a window on the far west side of the building.
Well then, yeah, Moreau would probably look at the far west because he knew he pointed in that kind of direction because no one's giving any direction about where anyone is. But he knew he pointed in roughly that direction and got Tia because I'm guessing he'd been trying for a while. So he's gonna dimension door to the other side of that window.
Pop. You find yourself in an office with Lavender and a zombie.
Standard.
Yeah.
What the hell happened here?
Oh, Moreau, you showed up just in time.
Lavender will telepathically tell as many people as she can that we're still linked to that.
Hey, Moreau's back in the office with the dimension door. Fall back.
And then it works the other way around, right? Can we walk back through it?
No, it's one time quick.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood that.
No, Moreau's just gonna go. Gee, wouldn't it be nice if someone had a cube that could teleport lots of people all at once
Yeah.
to the safe place that I prepared?
I'll still say,
Everybody fall back to the office. Let's get out of here.
And yeah, that's Moreau's turn because that's pretty much all he can do.
Okay.
Lavender, you're up. Teffel's on deck.
I guess I will hold an action because she does ignore any cover if any of the children of Silver Mist come around the corner within her eye line. So I'll just kind of look through these doors basically, and I'll just hold an Eldritch Blast in if any of them come around the corner.
Want to move anywhere?
No, because I've got pretty good eyesight from here.
No, all you can see, remember, is like this. You can't see. That's what your
Okay.
character can see. So you can't see up here and blast people.
I'll dip through the door then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. Do you want to be like
There, yeah.
20 there?
Yeah, in front of my zombie, ready to push him back as soon as I see everybody else coming by.
Cool. So you can see like there. That's what you can see.
Tia, are you of use of that thing yet?
Tia does have it, right?
What?
The cube. Yeah.
I remember there was a count limit.
I believe Tia did attune to it as well on
Yeah,
your
I
short
didn't know
rest.
whether they were. So cool. Yeah. I'll just start waving and herding everybody back.
Okay. Teffel, you're up. Tia, you're on deck.
As far as
Teffel
they're
will. Sorry?
I'm not sure you have my turn yet.
Teffel will kneel down to Tia. May I, little lady? And with her permission, scoop her up and just lay it back to the office.
You cannot.
I cannot. Okay.
Gives a nod.
Oh, I heard you cannot as well.
Yeah, it's that's fine.
But of
Consent
all
is
the times,
important.
Tia stops being really happy-go-lucky. Yeah, that's fine, whatever.
No.
Now is the time Tia went, you know what? No.
Teffel will put Tia a football, American football, under their arm and start charging in.
Maybe that was a mistake.
Buckle up, Tia, and just start football charging back to the office. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And can get right up next to Moreau. Long time no see.
Ah, someone with sense.
Tia will be in my arms, presented like a special present.
Tia, you're up. You're back in the office. Your special present in Teffel's arms. What do you want to do?
I definitely don't want to be here. Telepathically tell everybody to return. We are going. I will pull out the cube and start preparing the teleportation.
Can Moreau quickly describe where he set up the safe spot as a reaction?
To describe where it is
Ooh.
as a
Will that be an
reaction? No.
Okay, that's cool. Cool. I'll wait till my turn then.
Cool. Daek's up, then Meridia.
Daek.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to find the cube thing. Daek is going to find. I mean, Daek wouldn't want. I mean, he's just seen the
You can just fall back.
Yeah, true. All right, yeah, Daek. Okay, yeah.
He can't hear the telepathic method, the
No,
messages
can't.
telepathically, but he would have seen all of us turn around. He would have heard you
Okay.
shouting.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. And then they will just dash, I guess. Okay, and then yeah. Okay. Meridian, on the other hand, not so smart. 5, 10. No, wait. I'm gonna go 5. Wait, so was that 5, 10. When I jump out of this, I will scooch over to here, and I will attack the already damaged one. Just normally, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, just normally. Where is? There it is. Okay, so 25 to hit
That hits.
on the first swing. 5. That's going to be 14 points of damage.
With a swing, they try and defend in time, but your sword goes straight through their chest and they drop dead.
Amazing. Can I swing myself around once and swing at this guy then?
You can, with advantage.
Amazing. Thank you. I will Great Weapon Master this one. It's an 11. That's a natural 1. So 20. No, yes, 21 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. You 6. 9. That's 24 points of damage on that one.
Nice.
Yes.
They're starting to look hurt, but they're still up, and they seem to be pissed that you've just killed their companion.
Yeah, I figured as much. As a bonus action,
Ooh, they need to make a con
I
save, don't they?
will. No, I'm not going to do anything for my bonus action.
Oh,
I'm just going to chill.
That silence drops as you slash into them,
Amazing.
as they lose concentration.
Cool. I'm not going to do anything for my bonus action.
Cool. Hunter, you're up. Thug's on deck.
5, 10, 15. I'm going to go here. Maybe one more so I can actually see this person. And then 3 Eldritch Blast them in their face.
Cool.
19, 17, and a 14.
Only the first one hits, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then 8 force damage.
Cool. Are you doing anything with it?
Yeah. Fuck it. I'll bonus action and then Crown of Stars as well.
Nice.
Dealing additional 22 radiant.
Is that 14 to hit?
Sorry, yeah, 14 to hit if it hits.
That misses.
That's fine. And then that is me. And then just move back 10. And then I'm done.
Cool. Thug, you're up. Eve's on deck.
Oh, it's time to bust a move then, isn't it? Time to run back again. Frog I can't move the token, but running back as quickly as possible. Frog's going to start grumbling. There and back again. I feel like a damn hobbit.
I like that. That was funny.
Eve takes offense.
I said hobbit. Or is that their word? Nerf herder.
Somewhere where one of these rifts connects to Lord of the Rings, there is an offended hobbit on the other side.
Well, if the hobbit wishes to come through and arm wrestle Thog about it, she is more than willing to comply.
Getting angrier and angrier over second breakfast.
Okay. Eve's up. The lady's soldier is on deck.
The angry little hobbit ranger starts charging. She can get here. Next to Lavender. Zoop. Oops. That's her go.
Cool. This guy's turn. I closed his stat block. Just give me 1 second. Cool. They are going to make an intelligence check because I want to see how smart they're not very.
Stab the frog.
They are going to fall back on orders. They're going to quicken spell once again, and they're going to try and cast Thaumaturgy again.
I'll counterspell that one.
Ooh, okay. You counterspell it. They're going to swing around with their action. They're going to bring down the sword on you. That is my 4th 7 in a row. What is going on? That's a miss.
That does not hit, Matt.
Well, even with whatever I add to it, no, I know that.
Lucky number 7.
Second attack is not a 7. That is a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Yeah, I thought as much. Thaumaturgy failed, 2 whales failed, and surrounded by you guys, they're just going to attempt to run. They're going to go 5, 10,
Embarrassment.
15, 20, 25, 30. If you want attacks of opportunity, you can, but Meridia, you've already used your reaction.
Yeah.
So it's only Ribbit.
Ribbit will. Rapier, normal thing.
Go for it. 12 points of psychic damage. Technically, it'd be as they stepped 5 feet away, so there wouldn't be an advantage on it, I'm afraid. I just realized that doesn't even hit. I just assumed with it being Ribbit, it hits. But no, it does not. And they start legging it back towards the north. Ribbit's up. Arose on deck.
Ribbit's going to do a run, boy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then just dash again. Bonus action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll get in there. Ready to go.
Cool. Moreau, you're up. Lavender's on deck.
So Moreau's going to spend his action just describing to Tyr, in terms of location, where he was, where he thinks he goes to be safe. He's going to minor illusion, like a picture of the alleyway that he's talking about, and just send us there. Send us there. I can get us out of the gaze of everyone, of Lalalia and everyone else. Okay.
Okay, I trust you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Lavender, you're up. Teffel's on deck.
I think Lavender's just gonna start making her way. I guess she'll pop her head out here and she'll go,
Hey, come on! We're falling back. We're gonna get out of here.
and then she'll 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. She'll attach herself to a zombie and bring him with me. I can't grab him with that. There we go. Thank you. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 30.
The one thing Roll20 needs to fix is that I can't control the size of the door symbol, which is just dumb.
And I'm gonna. Yeah, I can't really do anything else. So I'm just gonna dash, and I'm just gonna get myself in the vicinity of the other guys here.
Cool. Teffel, you're up. T, you're on deck.
Basically just providing moral support for Tia as she activates this mysterious cube for the first time.
Okay. Tia, you're up. Daix on deck. Tia, you're muted.
Sorry, I'm just reading. Can you just skip my turn for now? I need to read a little bit.
Cool. Daix up. Meridia's on deck.
Daik will get in the area prepared, ready to pop off.
Cool. Meridia?
How badly fucked up does this guy look?
Orange. Like out of like green, orange, red. Like he's bleeding, he's hurt, but he's still managing to run away from you fine.
Okay, I'm going to I will cast Hold Person on him.
Oh. Is that a wisdom save?
That is indeed a wisdom save. Let me just check my bullshit. 1 second.
Yeah, you don't need to know what your DC is. I rolled another 7.
Yeah, boy.
That's going to be a fail.
Okay. I will concentrate on Hold Person, and I will very calmly walk over to them. Let's see. And I will just concentrate on Hold Person.
Cool. Hunter, you're up.
I can't do what I was going to do because we are still on the other side. I'm just going to back up them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll dash to there.
Cool. Tia, let me know if you want to do anything relevant in between these turns. If not, I'll just give you 2 actions on your go.
Yeah, I'm just holding until I see everyone, so we can take it.
Cool. Everybody who's in this room now, are you planning to do anything, or should I just have Meridia's turns in the turn order until something else changes?
I will wait near the door then on my next turn until I can see Meridia coming. But I want to be visually looking so I can see this point here.
Cool.
I'm going to give Tia a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And Eve will finish running in and like jump up theatrically on the table.
Awesome. In that case, for this round of combat, it is that person's go. Hold person is the save when they get hurt or at the end of the turn, right?
At the end of each of its turns, it can make another wisdom
Cool.
saving throw. Yeah.
End of its turn. That is an 18.
That does indeed pass.
Cool. Meridia, it's your go.
I will look this person in the face, and I will, with a sad expression on my face, say, I am sorry, but there are always casualties in war. And I will swing at this one.
Go for it.
I will Great Weapon Master this. 26.
That hits.
Okay. That is 25 points of damage.
They're looking pretty hurt.
Cool. I will swing the other one with Great Weapon Master as well. That's a soft 20 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. 3. Uh, 23 points of damage.
As it's just you two in the corridor, how do you want to do this?
The first one, I will, as I say, I apologize. But there are always casualties in war. I will thrust the sword through the center of them, and then as I pull back, I will tilt it up so it goes like into their throat and through the back of their neck. And as they're dying, I'm just kind of looking at the face with a sad expression because they didn't need to die. They should have just stayed around the corner.
As they look up on you, choking on blood, there is a look of disgust and betrayal as they're killed by very clearly a sword dedicated to Lelalia. You can see there's a questioning in their eyes as they slowly pass away.
Okay. I am headed straight back.
Cool.
5, 10. Do you need me to do this in initiative order?
No, it's okay because I've just counted the turns it'll take you to get back, which I believe is 2 if you dash on one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, Meridia, you dash back down, you turn the corner. Hunter, you see them turn the corner and make their way back up towards you.
Nothing following them now.
Nope, not that you can see at the minute.
Cool. How long is it going to take us to do this thing? Probably just to make sure, because fuck it. Hunter's going to cast a Sickening Radiance.
I figured that's what I was seeing being measured.
Mm-hmm. That'll do.
That is a lovely tool that I can stretch this out to cover.
I'll hold it there as long as you need.
All done. Perfect. I love that. Awesome. Sickening Radiance goes down right behind Meridia, and I'm assuming Meridia and Hunter then barrel into the room, right?
Indeed.
As you do, blood dripping from Meridia's sword. That elation you can always tell in Hunter's stance after he's cast his favourite Sickening Radiance. Here, they all run into the room. What are you doing?
The last few pieces click into place and will be casting teleport to Maro's designated position.
Okay. Using the spell teleport, correct?
Yes.
Amazing. Can you roll me a D100?
Here we go.
66. Okay. You all get surrounded by a really beautiful turquoise light that surrounds you at the base in a circle and then pulses up you in a column as you all vanish at once. And perfectly in sync and without any of that kind of pulling or pushing or like none of the motion feelings you normally experience with any kind of teleport spell. Perfectly smooth transition. You find yourselves blinking into existence in the alleyway that Moreau has specified.
Amazing.
So Moreau looks around, runs over to one of the side of one of the walls, and you kind of see him gesture his hand across the side in a sweeping motion. And for a second, you see him pull, and he pulls like what you initially think is air, but then very quickly a door that wouldn't look out of place in the Addams family's front door appears in his hand. And there's this smoking portal behind it as he opens the door to Moreau's magnificent mansion. And says,
Yes!
he goes, follow me, quickly, in here!
Amazing! Yeah, we'll go straight in.
Yeah, what does it look like?
Okay. Chris, we're going to leave it there because we need the time to dedicate to this.
Yeah.
Hell
However,
yeah.
because of that, Chris, if you're not able to get here on time next week, we will just start later and have a shorter session because we will
Sure.
need to start the session with this.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. I will let you know.
So just let me know
Nice.
a time and we will start at that time. But
Awesome,
we will
dude.
call it there, guys.
Thank you.
That was almost perfectly executed in every sense. I was so impressed with how bullshittery you were getting away with things until that natural one.
Fucking
That's fair.
ribbon.
Cool.
It's like the last
Awesome.
few minutes of Takeshi's Castle where everything's gone perfectly for one
Yeah, and it all
contestant.
just falls
And
together.
then Takeshi comes out.
Have you guys been watching the new series?
No.
Yeah,
You're damn right.
There's new
Yeah, we're
Takeshi's
watching the week.
Castle?
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
What?
It's voiced by Ramesh Ranganathan and someone else. I've forgotten his name. It's not as good as Straight Shot. It's not as good as the original because you actually get context. But it was quite fun to a lot of nostalgia there, and yeah, it still looks like it's done at a crap theme park.
Amazing.
Amazing. Yeah. What's an adventure without a little spanner in the works? So.
Yeah. Just a wet grip.
Boys. We're all boy boys now.
Just a wet grip.
Right.
Wet
Thanks,
grip ruined it.
guys.
Sloppy slaps.
See you next week, guys, and
Bye.
a
Can't wait to
yet
hear
to
it,
be
Chris.
determined time.
Cheers, guys.
Okay.
I'll try and get as
Thank
much as I can,
you.
honestly. Speak soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.